Have you ever been to a doo-doo party? Yeah. Yeah, damn straight, I know you have. See, a goer to many of the doo-doo parties that exist in the neighborhood. I know when someone has been to a doo-doo party. And there are no better parties than doo-doo parties. My favorite thing to do at a doo-doo party is to just grab the doo-doo and rub it all over my face. You just gotta get back like Richard the Monk. Grab the doo-doo, squeeze it in your hands, and consume it. Yeah, sorry. So I'm going to assume that you haven't been to a doo-doo party. Well, maybe you've been to a party with doo-doo, but not a party specifically for the doo-doo. Just so you know, doo-doo is also known as feces, poop, excrement, or what comes out of Johnson's. Now I'm going to start off by saying that there's many ways to be invited to one of these doo-doo parties. You just have to know the right people. Now chances are is that you're not going to be friends with one of these people who hosts one of these doo-doo parties. But that's okay, because you can find them very easily. Most likely they'll be hanging out by the stores smoking weed. Smoking weed is one of the most popular activities of these doo-doo party hosts, and there will most likely be weed at these doo-doo parties. Without going any further at all, let's just say you get invited to one of these doo-doo parties. And by the way, you're probably not cool enough to go to one of these doo-doo parties, but hold on, let me tell you. So the chances are is that there's going to be a multitude of monkeys at one of these doo-doo parties, because as everyone knows, monkeys are the prime throwers of this doo-doo. They're also likely to be intoxicated and high. Now, the first step to one of these doo-doo parties is that you have to go through what I would call an initiation phase. Now, what you have to do at this phase depends on the party and the people you're with, and how intoxicated they are. One of the multitude of possibilities is you're going to have to shit in a cup and have two girls drink it. This is not generally recommended because the girls will try to throw it up back in your mouth. Stuttered there. Sorry. Another very popular situation is when you're going to have to shit in a blender and drink the blended shit. Also not recommended if you couldn't tell. The third best activity that you'll need to be initiated into these doo-doo parties is that you'll have to craft a piece of your own doo-doo into a sculpture. This sculpture could resemble any famous sculptures today, or a complete pile of crap. No pun intended. I recommend crafting it into a bong and hardening it in a furnace. But that's just me. That's what I did. All 48 times. So basically, you have the doo-doo crafted, and you get into the party. What do you do now? Well, you could shit into a cup and drink it, or you could shit into a bowl if you prefer. And then you'll throw up uncontrollably, and you'll forget who you are and where you were. And then you'll take a keg of beer and take it behind the shed. You'll shit and shit and shit and shit and shit in it, and you'll pour it on your head. Doodoo party, doodoo party. It's the best party of the year. Doodoo party. Sorry you had to see that. Well, that's basically what you do at doo-doo parties. Doesn't it sound like so much fun? I hope to see you on my next one. Make sure you bring your own paper bag. Peace out.